Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Biafrans and every indigenous people in that Islamic state of Nigeria. The security alert at Biafra land is at the highest level right now because the Nigerian Islamic State have brought mercenaries to fight against the Biafra resistant fighters because we have to defend the land. And self-determination is not a crime. Self-defense is not a crime. I want you to listen to the Prime Minister of the Republic of Exile.
Biafra people have taken to bomb themselves and we have raised this army. The volunteer army, the unpaid army, the army of volunteers, and they are called the Biafra Liberation Army. Biafra resistance fighters and navy. You can never defeat them. Those of them mercenaries that they have hired today are receiving $1,000 a day to fight in Biafra land, and we are decimating them. Why the people that are fighting with them, alongside with them from Nigeria, are receiving 50,000 naira a month? How much is 50,000 naira when you convert to dollar? When I will answer questions, somebody need to convert it to dollar and tell me why they are paying their mercenaries $1,000. $1,000 today is about 1.6 million. 1.6 million they are paying to their mercenaries who came to our land and they refused to walk on their foot. They are inside armored tank shooting. They don't want to come down. Those coming down and they are getting killed by the Biafra army are receiving 50,000 naira a day. Why those who are directing, commanding them what to do, how to do it, are receiving $1,000 a day? 1.6 million. And you receive $50,000 and you go there and die. You will die in Biafra land and you will not stop Biafra from coming. At the end of the day, Biafra will come. So the security report is that we continue to call on Biafrans in Olu State to be very security conscious. Those of you who are yet to flee your home, you will continue to stay indoor as long as this war lasts, because once you come outside, they're going to kill you. You know, it is what they do, what they are there to do is to kill as many Biafra as possible. And like I said, it will not stop this Biafra declaration from happening this year. It will not stop us from getting our freedom. So you have to be very, very security conscious. Be strong where you are. Biafra forces are doing the needful. But what I will assure you, like I've assured in the past, is that you see, we will sustain this as long as possible, as long as they want. If they want to stay 1 month in Olo with their armored tank, believe me, we are ready to sustain it for 3 months, and we will start bombing them from the air very soon.
Yes, you're welcome back to this channel. You heard what the Prime Minister said. The correlation of united political parties once Bola Ahmed Tinubu, if that is his real name, you cannot restrict people's freedom of speech. That is what he has been doing this 2 days ago, that there is no more free speech. You can see you were part of Nadeco that was speaking against the military government and you were on exile for years. Now you are now a democratic president of the Islamic State of Nigeria, and you are now saying there will not be free speech. That is mean you are worse than the military head of state. Political bigotries. These are what they all do and change the law to favor them, because he is not a legitimate president. We don't even know his name. We don't even know his high school mate. That's mean he doesn't have a certificate. The school he said he attended, Chicago, it's a lie. Forged certificate. He was a drug baron in the Chicago in those days, supplying drugs to the black community in Chicago. This man, a lot of criminal records, a lot of assassination in Lagos State has been carried out by his men, from university students, which are president of the student union government, lawyers, lawmakers in Lagos State, a lot of them, former commissioners, former political opposition from different parties has been assassinated. Have you forgotten the case of Funshaw Williams? This man was the one in charge of the murder of that man, the man that wanted to become the Lagos governor in the year 2007. This man assassinated him. Today, we don't have any evidence because he buys the judicial system, the police, the armed force. He has bought them over. This is the state of the Islamic State of Nigeria. How former Nigerian Air Force officers supply military uniform arms to terrorists in Zamfara State. Police. It is not so new to us that they are doing this because the agenda is Fulanization and to Islamize the whole of Nigeria. I've always said it before, the armed bandits that goes around kidnapping people from highways go there on military uniforms. The attacks that have taken place in different parts of Plateau State, Zamfara, Borno, and the rest of, to mention a few, they discover that those people that shoot or terrorize the village, whenever they look at the bullet or where it goes into the people they attack, it's always at a particular place. It shows that they are trained people. So these are just Fulani that has been reincorporated or rather reintegrated into the Nigerian forces that are stealing uniforms or probably not even stealing uniforms, taking uniforms from the Islamic Sultan of Sokoto and supplying to the bandits to do these things. For over years, Nigeria has relied on one product, and the product they are even relying on is not really the main thing that could have moved the economy to a better height. Nigerian crude oil production dropped by 3,000 barrels per day in January 2024. OPEC. This is normal because when a country has siphoned all resources that is meant to develop other sector of the economy, and they keep depending on one sector of the economy, and every resources that come there, they use it for their own goods. And the world is changing. Innovation is coming. Nobody wants to always use petroleum for their resources. They want to use other things, their electronic cars. So why should I stay paramount to petroleum alone? Dubai, how many years did they come to existence? They have shifted from petroleum to other part of the economic growth. But we are just new to that petroleum alone. And the price of petroleum is dropping day by day. And every resources that come from petroleum is being shared among them and siphoned to their family members to live luxurious life in all parts of the world. Paris, New York, and the rest. But the only way you could develop the economy, you didn't develop the economy. You siphon the wealth. Congo is going through a lot of challenges now. I was watching updates on Congo, and this is the same thing that goes in Congo, the same thing that is going in many parts of Africa. Niger Republic, until they send out France out of the country. Burkina Faso, until they send France out of the country. It is time to wake up.